Cable the Strategist here, and today we are playing Mineville Horror. Or Mineville Massacre, whatever. Whatever the thing on the map is. We're playing it. I tried playing this before, but I didn't show you guys the ending. This time I will show you guys the ending of the of this map, if possible. So those are the rules, and I believe we just did this. Warning, this may contain blood and gore. Yeah, we know. We're very much aware this contains blood and gore. That's why we're here. Okay, so we can't go that way. I think it's over here then. We need the ladder to get into the house. So yeah. But yeah, this is, I've played this before, but I didn't show you guys the ending. And there we go. We are inside the house. Basically, this is the first house that we're going to. Basically, we have to stab the person in the back a few dozen times, and then stab them in the head. I believe that's what we have to do. Which, is a tedious thing to do for the first time and not very creative. Like, I would have gone a more gruesome route for killing. Like, not stabbing them a few dozen times. Because stabbing them just is brutal and personal. So, if you're gonna kill someone, you might want to, it's best to make all of the kills, like, seem impersonal. Like, this was just spur of the moment. But, yeah. I believe we have to get to the gnome. Like, that little gnome right there. In the, corner. Because it has a key in it. And then we have to get back over. If I can get on top of these trash cans, that is. Dang it, I did it, and then I jumped off. Go back onto the gnomes. And I hate it when I jump off. At least we'll be able to get through this time. In at least one episode, I believe. Because this is tedious. I wish they made like an original like Silent Hill like style map where you have to go through the entire map of like a different town and just try and figure out what's going on. Like an investigative style horror map that's modeled after Silent Hill. Okay. But yeah, most likely that's not going to happen. I mean, there is Silent Hill PT, but that's not really like Silent Hill inspired. Silent Hill PT is more of just Silent Hill. What I'm talking about is like a game that's inspired by Silent Hill. Besides, Silent Hill PT. And yeah. Yes, I just threw a freaking radio into a bath. I'm very much aware that I did something that would have killed normal people. That was the entire point of me doing it. Okay, so now we have to basically trap this guy with a bear trap and then take the keys from his pocket and run him over with the lawnmower. Basically. I don't know what else there is to do, but yeah, we just have to wait here until he gets trapped in the bear trap, which he just did. And I don't know why I got into the thing there. Okay. We got the keys, so now let's start this mower. And run him over. This is a gruesome way to go. This is why I don't like mowing ditches. Like, I don't want to get ran over by my own lawnmower or something. Like, it's a freaking anxiety-inducing thing. Like, my uncle can do it, but I cannot. Because, it's going to just end up me panicking and jumping off the mower. And it's not that I'm afraid, it's that it's anxiety inducing. Okay, so now we're in the house. I'm pretty sure this is the house where we have to avoid the dog. Which, pretty much, yeah, we have to just time it. Basically, go when it flashes, but stop when you can see everything. That's what I have to do. I'm pretty sure the motive of how we're going to kill this one is essentially by burning him alive in his own shower. Not sure how that works exactly, because A, there will still be water. You'd just be mixing the gas with the water. Which, if you don't know anything about gasoline is actually a lot more buoyant than water. Basically, gasoline will float on top of water, like oil would, and it will burn on top of the water as well. It's actually the same principle as Greek fire in a way. If you don't know what Greek fire is, it is essentially fire that can burn water. It was an invention made by the Greeks that we have lost the time due to the burning of the Library of Alexandria. And people are just now trying to figure out, how did we create this? And it's kind of a difficult feat to do. Because A, we can't exactly ask anyone, because everyone who knew about it is dead. And the only clues they left behind is old tapestries and pottery that showed it worked. But we're not exactly sure to what extent of it actually worked. But I have a few theories that it was pretty much just fish oil. Like, they used fish oil because A, it's Greece. Ancient Greece, they didn't have much. It was pretty much the Bronze Age still. So knowing that, it was probably some grease and fish oil, because that's the stuff they would have had access to, is basically stuff like beef tallow and whatnot. And those things are highly flammable. Which, yeah, if I only had access to that and I needed to create something that was flammable, I'd probably use them. And the Greeks probably knew they were flammable as well, because it's not exactly a secret. You catch it on fire, it's going to burn really quick. It functions as an ignition, as an igniter, as tolerant. Okay, we got... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to need matches as well to burn the person, which I'm pretty sure is upstairs in the boiler room. You have to go when it flushes. Basically, we can go around the dog, but we can't move when the lightning is not going, or when there's a flash. We have to move when there's a flash. And I'm sorry for anyone who has epilepsy, but yeah, these aren't like too bad. Just reduce like the brightness on your phone or computer, and it should be fine. I can't say the same thing for the epilepsy people who are basically prone to having episodes when exposed to high amounts of heat or photos. But yeah, just bear with me here. I'll try and get out of this area as soon as I can. Here we go. He's on fire now. And now we are leaving. And now we are here. This is good. I would love for there to be like a part 2 to this map, because that would be a lot more interesting to see. Because so far this is only the us killing people. I want to see like the investigators like investigating the other crime scenes, like the second murder or the third murder. Like, I want to see what they say about it. But I don't think we will. At least not in the immediate future. I got the chainsaw, by the way. So now we just break this and hide. Basically, we just broke the glass vase and hid. And now we just wait for him to pass by us. And hopefully he doesn't happen. Basically, if we were to have come out when he was inside the house, he would have shot us. That's why we put the paint can over the window. That way he wouldn't hurt us. Minehills Vice. I'm guessing that means like the investigators. Which, yay. They're only just now investigating the first murder. Like, I've been doing this for a while from the looks of it. And the first murder was the one you investigate. Not the recent one. I would have investigated a recent murder. Because that would have at least helped me realize that this dude has been at this for a while. I am wrath. Yeah. A first time murderer wouldn't write stuff on the walls. They'd be cautious. Unless they were devolving into like a lesser degree. Which some serial killers do, sure, but not all. I believe Ted Bundy didn't. You don't know who Ted Bundy is. Ted Bundy is a notorious serial killer in the United States, or was a notorious serial killer in the United States. He was known for tricking women. Basically, what he would do was pretend like he was injured and needed help, and he would lure women back to their cars, or back to his car, and basically knock them unconscious and put them in the back of his car, and then drive off and kill them. He would never openly harm them. Like, he wouldn't harm them at the scene of his abductions. He would harm them anywhere else. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you all later. Bye!